The Rams in St. Louis. There were some good, a lot of good numbers for Russell Wilson. There was some bad, some special teams play. How did those check marks come out, by the way?
Well, if you're looking for the no cost is too much for this segment check that we usually feature, it's on a bye week again this week. So the first key was third downs. And this gets a better butt, you know, one of those kind of things. The Rams were 4 of 9, which was 44%. The Seahawks had been giving up 47.3. So, you know, there was marginal improvement there. The Seahawks were 6 of 12, which was actually a season high for them, 50%. But they were 2 of 7 in the first half when they were outscored 21-6. They were 4 or 5 in the second half when they outscored the Rams 20-7, and a lot of that was the magic that Russell Wilson was able to spin, not only with his arms but with his leg, and becoming the first player in the 95-year history of the National Football League to pass for more than 300 yards and run for more than 100 yards in a game. But yeah, no check. Sorry. Number 2, I should probably get checked into the boards hockey term on this one. Make Austin Davis look like a quarterback who's making his 5th start. This guy looked like a quarterback who's on his way to his 5th consecutive Pro Bowl. He was 18 of 21. He only had 152 yards, but he did throw for 2 touchdown passes, and his rating of 128.6 was a season high for him. The Seahawks also had no sacks for the first time this season, and they did not have an interception for the 3rd consecutive game, and they still have 2 in 6 games. So, sorry, no check there either. Number 3, feed the beast, which they kind of did, but it didn't have the results that I was looking for. Marshawn Lynch had 18 carries for 53 yards. That's a 2.9 yard average, season low. His long run was 13 yards, but penalties did nullify a 15-yard touchdown run by Marshawn Lynch and another 28-yard run by him. So he could have had 96 yards, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is one of those games where there was a lot of that going on. And Marshawn Lynch's 2.9 average, lowest this season. It's the lowest since the season opener in Carolina last year. And that's where we're heading this week. So hopefully the check will return next week during this segment.
Coming off a 12-7 win on opening day last year at Carolina, and just real briefly to wrap up, there have been other times in the last couple of years the Seahawks have been even up. They were 4-4 at one point. Russell Wilson
in 2012, and they won 7 of their last 8 games. Right. So don't jump the ship just yet.
It can happen. I'm Tony Ventrella, Clare Farnsworth. That's our review for this week on Seahawks.com.